In this episode, you'll be joining us to harvest some stunning vegetables from our no-dig beds here at Freedom Forest.
And we'll be showing you some gardening jobs you can be getting on with in August. Welcome back to Freedom Forest. We only started our channel a couple of months ago and we've been completely blown away by the amount of you who have supported us and subscribed to our channel. So we wanted to start off by saying a massive thank you and big up yourselves. It really means a lot that you're interested in the information we're putting out, and it's our aim to keep sharing what we do and to show the world that it's possible to garden and grow beautiful food without decimating the soil and spraying toxic substances on the plants we love and the places we love. It's our aim moving forward to put out at least one video every week, and in addition to that, a monthly episode covering what's going on at Freedom Forest, what we've been harvesting, and jobs you can be doing yourself for that month. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so now. Simply click the subscribe button below this video and the bell next to it, and you'll be notified each time we put up a new video.
Everything's grown on really well here in the polytunnel, particularly the tomatoes and the cucumbers. And now today I'm about to get my first proper size harvest of tomatoes.
Tomatoes are heavy feeders, so need regular feeding and watering. This will help to keep them producing a good, juicy crop for you to enjoy. We brew up divinely stinky comfrey tea to keep our plants happy, and they love it. Pruning the older leaves once fruit has set below will help to get better airflow around your tomato plants. This will reduce the risk of both airborne and soil-borne diseases, and it makes watering a whole lot easier.
A great first harvest of red and yellow tomatoes. I'm harvesting cabbage, 3 types of kale and baby broccoli from in here today. This is my favourite one. I must have missed this cauliflower last week and it's almost over ready, but if I harvest it today, I'll still be able to make a meal with it. A good tip when harvesting broccoli is to leave the plants in after you've taken out the main central head. I harvested the main heads of these about 2 weeks ago and then left the plants to grow on, and now I've got all these little baby side shoots of broccoli growing which you can harvest and use just like purple sprouting broccoli.
Buddleia is also known as the butterfly bush because it's a good source of nectar in gardens. Eminent naturalist Richard Mabey reported regularly seeing more than 50 individuals of up to 10 species together on a single bush, in his own garden in August. We had a fantastic harvest of currants this year, and now they're finished, the blueberries and the raspberries are just getting going.
The best part about harvesting is you get to eat whilst you harvest.
Looks like I'll be making more blackcurrant cordial this weekend. It's super easy and tastes amazing. I'll simply boil these beetroots up for about an hour in salted water to enjoy throughout the week, or make up some of my favourite balsamic beetroot relish.
Looks like the courgette glut is beginning for this year. I'm going to start harvesting these fruits now. When the plants are smaller, I like to harvest the fruit smaller. When the plants get really big and established, then I let the fruits get a little bit bigger.
It's important to keep harvesting regularly as crops ripen. This helps to keep plants producing, and you'll be able to enjoy the fruits of your labour even more. find myself thinking hard about what seeds I can sow in August. So here's a list to help all of us. Oriental greens, such as mustard greens, pak choi and mizuna will grow great at this time of year. Sow rocket and coriander for good autumn salad flavours. Spinach and chard are good to sow, and some spring onions too. And spring cabbages such as Wheeler's Imperial can be sown now to overwinter and give a good crop for next year.
This year, when coronavirus hit, it became increasingly difficult to get hold of seed. Now, I do usually let a few plants run to seed, but I don't always make the best effort to save the seed. So this year, I'm going to really try hard to harvest and save my own seed. Here are some parsnips. I left the last few in from our harvest this year. They produce lovely flowers that the bugs love, and then you get beautiful seed heads like this. And I'm just going to snip that one off. And then I'll pop it in a brown paper bag. I'll take that home and I'll just sit it on my heated propagator, which will give off a very gentle heat and dry the seeds out so that then I can take them off and store them properly. I've got some rainbow chard seeds nearly ready to harvest. I've got spinach going to seed here as well. And soon, these lovely onion flowers will be covered in little black seeds as well. There'll be lots of other seeds that I can collect as the season goes on. Like beans, pumpkins, squash and tomatoes, which are all really easy seeds to harvest and save.
Deadheading spent flowers helps to keep your non-edible and pollinator plants producing more new flowers. And it will also keep your flowers looking their best too.
August is a good time to cut shrubs and hedges, as most of the birds have finished nesting now. I just leave the cuttings on the floor to feed the soil.
For ever-bearing varieties, removing the runners should help plants to produce another crop. It helps to keep your strawberry patch to the desired size, or you can let them root a little, then pot them up for new plant stock.
Continue cutting out old fruited canes on raspberries. I leave the canes unpruned on my autumn fruiting plants until now, as they often provide a small crop in late spring. Don't forget to keep on top of the weeding. Being no dig means we don't get too many, but it's a good time to check out how everything's doing. We really hope you've enjoyed watching this episode and would love to hear from you in the comments section below about what you're harvesting now, and if there's anything you'd like us to cover in another video. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to our channel by pressing the thumbs up and the subscribe button below.
Peace and plants!